Basic Akali tips and tutorials. The first and most important tip is to always manage your energy and proc her passive as much as possible. In order to do that, before you use any other skill, you always want to use your first. So, first second, for energy goes back. You could also go first third, so that you instantly proc your passive. You could also go first ult, for maximum DPS. Then you go out again, and you have another stack of your passive. The second is about her combos. Her usual engage combo is ulti second first. Then you wanna freestyle a bit by proccing the passive. When someone is low, you could use third skill, go back in, and then ulti out. That way you could deal a lot of damage while being safe at the same time. Last tip for Akali is that if you wanna catch someone off guard, what you could do is third flash, and then third again, first ult, second, then auto, first, ulti. So that just depends on what you wanna do as long as you're inside the cloud. You just need to adjust accordingly. So that's it. What makes Akali super fun is that she's flexible on her combos. As long as you just proc her passive, you should be able to deal massive amounts of damage. Hey everyone, welcome to another gameplay tutorial. For today, I'm going to be playing Akali in the mid lane, teach you the tips and tricks, do's and don'ts, and advantages, disadvantages of this champion. The first thing that I always want to do is to immediately run towards the enemy raptors and place a ward there. The longer it takes for me to get there, the higher the chance that it might be contested. The reason why I want to ward this is because this allows me to know the enemy jungle pathing. If they immediately show on the raptors, it means they start at top side, pathing towards bot. If they don't show at the raptors, then it means that they're starting at the bot side, pathing towards the top side. So this will give you insight on where to position, because you always want to position the opposite side where the enemy jungler is. In this matchup, this is gonna be annoying for us in the early game. The number one thing that you want to be doing as Akali is to just farm until level 5 or until you get your boots item. That's why I'm also going Fleet Footwork. This will give me a bit of sustain, and one thing you can do is proc Fleet Footwork, get the additional move speed, and this will allow you to get closer to the enemy champion. And then number 2 is when you have Shroud, that's the part where you wanna trade as much as possible.
So many enemies, so many knives.
Best case scenario for the wave is always towards your tower so that you can just farm under it. It's a CS, but it's fine. You just want to use your first skill for last hitting. But if you can auto-attack, if you have your fleet footwork at the bottom side, you can see the stacks. You always want to proc it for the additional sustain that it can give. You could also use it to trade the Orianna, because if you go close, she's gonna run away. But with fleet footwork, this will allow you to get closer faster. Okay, doing good so far. We have Shroud, so I'm gonna try to look for an angle, wait for her to last hit, or throw her ball before I go in. So fleet footwork, first skill, second skill. Okay, we proc a bit, third skill also. So we just want to keep proccing our passive. So that's a good trade. She's already half HP. And now, when the enemy champion is half HP, that's always a kill threat for you.
Skill and steel.
So if Orianna is out of position, I could literally just hit her with third, and she's literally dead. I'm just waiting for level 5 to guarantee the kill. But if she goes back, it's fine also. No problem. Okay, with 5.
I am my own master.
If in case you're getting hard poked, the best time to recall is always when you have your boots item. As you can see, I already have my mana boots. And something about this is that you might think it's not worth it because you don't have mana. But there's a new feature with the mana boots that if your champion doesn't use mana, the mana will be converted to health regen. And that's perfect for Akali because this will increase our sustain. With Fleet Footwork, second wind, and the mana boots. This will also increase our kill pressure. So this is the best wave state that can happen. So we're just waiting for Orianna to pull her ball. And we want to try to look for a possible kill. So here, second skill, do a lot of poke. Wait for the run away from the passive. Third skill, get her to half. Force the ulti. I get a bit greedy here because I saw her very low. She randomly decided to all in as well. But you know what? I'll take it. Getting kills early as Akali is okay. And I still have my flash. Orianna's no flash. So it's a net positive for us. So if there's a kill threat, if they're above, for example, they're close to your tower and it's a mage, that's always the best time to try to go for a kill. Because it's hard to kill the enemy champion if they're near their tower. Because of obvious reasons. So with this is a pushing wave towards the Orianna. So if this happens, we just want to shove the lane as much as possible. But if this Orianna wants to go for a trade, why not? So always want to proc your passive whenever you first skill, out, auto, out. First skill, out, auto, first skill, out, auto. Or you could also use your third skill after using first skill. For the faster
Gonna carve my own
proc of
path.
the passive. So before you do anything, I get sorry, my capture card. I just warded the Raptors. Sorry for the interruption. I basically warded Raptors, so I saw the Warwick pathing, and I know their junglers at the top side.
This is a reckoning.
Okay, we'll go clear the mid lane first. Yep, Warwick goes top side. Perfect timing. The waves are not yet there, and they're very low. So when doing this, kill the Warwick, second skill. Or proc passive, first skill, third skill. Auto attack again, first skill again. And that's when I ult. You always want to use your ult at the last possible moment if they flash or dash. That's another tip that I could give you. And perfect, triple kill. Good counter gank or good cover. And that's Giga worth. Okay, Orianna, third skill. Poke her a bit, second skill again. And we just give the kill to our team. I flashed because I was scared that the ignite might kill me. But good job, we survived that. Triple kill, even gets an assist. And this is Akali's first power spike when you have Infinity Orb. Because this item allows you to one-shot literally any champion in the game. Since they don't have, unless they have Berk Threads. Because Infinity Orb plus her ult second cast, if they're below 35% HP, literally one-shot. Because the crit of the Infinity Orb and the crit of the second cast of your ult will work together. It will increase your overall damage. Okay, we go for another gank here. Perfect timing. So if in case you're far, use your third skill for the gap close. Go for the Karma again. Proc your passive after every first skill. And we get a free kill. Orianna shows up top. Good job with the ball. If I hit her with third skill, she's pretty much dead. But yeah, I saw Warwick there also, so I don't want to commit. And with the dragon up, Akali is also very good at objectives. Not taking objectives, but denying objectives. Because you could literally go in and smoke and buy so much time.
Just the way I like it.
With what's happening right now, the number one thing that you don't want to do is to go in first. Unless you're very confident that you won't die. So I got scared. A bit of a wasted skill. You always want to use your smoke for the team fight rather than just, yeah, see, they're starting dragon and I don't have smoke, so it's gonna be a bit scary. Okay, my Brand got chunked. It's Brand jungle, by the way, and he just died, so we'll just try to punch the Ori. We have ulti. So my goal is to just get one kill and move out. So we got our one kill. We don't have our jungler to contest, plus they're Mordekaiser TP'd. I think it's a good trade. Bot tower for dragon, and then one for one kill trade. Oh, never mind. MF Ash died, so it's a bit in their favor, but at least we didn't die. As you could see, my team has triple marksman, so this is not the most ideal lineup to play Akali in. As much as possible, best with Akali if you have frontline. But if you don't have frontline, the best thing to do is to just go side lane to get some pickoffs, or you just wait for your teammates to get caught. Or you wait for them to tank. You can never go in first if you have no frontline, because you're just gonna die. And slight counter to Akali is the Karma, since the second skill can see through my smoke. Yeah, so one of Akali's weaknesses is that skills that can see through smoke, because smoke is our sustain. It's our bread and butter to in order to live through the team fights. So like Lee Sin third skill, Morgana ulti, Karma second skill, even Rengar ult. So that's the things that we have to avoid and note when using our second skill. Okay, here we get a good angle for Orianna. One thing I could do, third flash for the fast catch. And perfect. Just run away. Soak Swing, scared of the Warwick, but with my team there, rock ulti. Okay, we have our second cast, but our teammates, good job. They get the kills, and Giga Chad, the triple marksman lineup is working for some reason. Nice solo queue. Okay, second item is Trident or Rabadon, but in this case, they don't have much shielding, so I just decided to go for Rabadon. Their Kaisa decided to YOLO, try to look for a kill. Kill denied, and we get another kill.
They can't stop me.
Now we're legendary.
They try.
If you look at their lineup, this is very good to play Akali with because they're very squishy. You like to play against squishy people when playing an assassin in general. And another thing that you want with Akali is blue buff. Blue buff is actually really good because it helps increase our energy regen. Since first skill just uses so much energy. Okay, 3k. Usually go Trident, but since I'm snowballing and Kaisa no Bloodthirster, there's no Seraphs on Orianna, so we'll just go for Rabadon. Okay, we get our second item. Path towards the bot side. Karma's there. A bit annoying, but we have a lot of damage, so we're very confident. Ulti, get the kill. So this Mordekaiser, we have to play properly. So always proc the passive before using a skill. Then ult for the execute. Third skill, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful skill. Outplayed to the highest level. Easy double kill. So if you're confused on what Akali skill to do, the rule of thumb is to always use your first skill before doing anything else. Because your second skill restores energy. So like first second is good. First third is good because it helps proc your passive. And first ult is also good because you'll also dash away. And then you can proc your passive after. And then you can just freestyle it. Okay, third skill again. So we're pretty confident. Since we just solo killed the Mordekaiser. Since even though he's tanky, we're just snowballing the game right now. Another thing that's very crucial with Akali is hitting the third skill. Because low-key, Akali third skill deals so much damage. You could one-shot people if you hit your third. So it's like the hidden skill of Akali. It may look like a gap closer or just running away from the enemy. But if it hits and it hits a squishy person, you literally just third, first, auto ult, dead. You don't even need ult. Just third, auto first, dead. That's how strong Akali third skill is. Okay, now there's a lot of people bot side. I don't want to go in first. We just ward. The last thing that we want to do is get crowd control because Akali is weak against CC. We wait for our teammates to do something before we go in. Going in first is not the ideal, especially against Karma. But if they have no way of seeing you through smoke, you could just ult in second skill. And then literally do nothing and they're gonna be scared. That's how strong Akali threat is. You could literally zone the entire enemy team if they have no smoke vision. And then your team can just do the objective. Okay, the next thing that we want to do is take the Baron, but it's pretty hard. Even though if triple marks one, we have 0 lens. And there's a fight at the top side. So my Ashe, I don't want to start. I'm telling her to stop. We'll just go for a team fight. We want to use our lead. I see Morde use the ult. Try to catch the Ori. If that hit, she's dead one shot. So we'll just ult instead. Look at that. 2 hits. Orianna 1 HP. So no flash Orianna. We still have stack on stack. If they go for me, perfect. So before you go in, you could use your third skill to either kill the enemy or to just disengage. So that's something you could always think about. Okay, with that team fight win, we're just getting them out of position. That's perfect. We'll just push the top side. You get the dragon, get the top mid tier 2. My Caitlyn's literally just playing Master Yi cosplay, shoving the towers. It's okay as long as she's doing her job. Luckily, enemy didn't snowball this game because if they snowball this game, our comp is just getting destroyed late game. So we don't want to make this go late game. So here I'm looking for a way to hit third, but with 3 people, not that doesn't seem worth it. Especially with Karma. I just want to dodge the Karma as much as possible. This is such an annoying champion. I can't play greedy if the Karma is there. So I'm thinking about going in. Low-key, I think I could have done something. But I'll just play it safe. It's better to play safe than sorry. It's not like a fight that I need to win. We're ahead anyway, so we don't have to do any risky plays. Plus, I have shutdown, so the risks are not worth it. What I'll do instead is just get this Scuttle Crab, and then the next thing that we want is Baron. But since no one is there, I'll just get blue first. I really need this for the energy. Because I'm always running out, as you could see. That with blue buff, I'll just have unlimited energy. Keep spamming first skill.
I'm not here to make friends.
Okay, we go bot side. We really wanna prep for Baron. Maybe if Caitlyn's is probably gonna AFK push top. So I'm thinking about whether to go for Baron or help my team. So I'll just help my team because they're not positioning at all. Even though 3 people showed top, their jungler's literally top side. Okay, Caitlyn takes the portal. I see Warwick. Look at this. Third skill. Look at this damage. Third skill first. Half HP. Ignite, first skill, passive, ulti. Perfect. You could use your ulti to last hit. They're out of position. Third skill hits again. It's destroyed. But I have to flash out. And now reposition. I have no smoke. If you have no smoke, then that's when you want to play safe.
Hold steel and a target.
But once your smoke is up, you could try to tag someone with third skill and then go in smoke first skill. Oh yeah, something that I made a small mistake there when I went for the Orianna is that if you're going back with third and you use your second proc on your ult, the third damage will not happen. So you always wanna make your third hit first before you ult, unless you really wanna one shot on the fastest possible time. So always wait for your third to connect when going back in before you use your ult, the second proc of your ult. Okay, with this, we finally get Baron. We don't have a jungler, even though he's dead. I have no idea how we are winning with this composition. But it's all of you. Okay, next item, fourth item is, depends on you. You could go Crown or Riftmaker. If you're against tanks, I think Riftmaker is really good. But in this case, I'm just snowballing, so I just go for Riftmaker. Plus, it also gives me additional sustain. Crown is also good here because of the Warwick and Mordekaiser. Okay, here I'm just waiting for the arrow. That's why I'm pinging Ashe. As soon as it hits, I go in. Perfect target. You catch the Kai'Sa. And here, since I want to burst, you just want to literally just press all your skills. So if you want to burst at the soonest possible time, and you know you can one-shot, you don't have to be very... what do you do? Methodological. You don't have to like perfectly proc your passive every time if you can one-shot the enemy. Literally, ult third auto. Ult first, third auto, dead. You only want to do the perfect kiting if you know that they won't die in one combo. Okay, we still have Baron buff, so you wanna push at least 2 towers if we can. Maybe mid or top, or both. We have triple ADC, why not? Our siege is strong. I just wanna stay at the backside. If Warwick goes in, I just third and do one shot. Okay, Karma, a bit annoying. Then I zone by the MF with the ult. Our Brand getting cooked a bit. Okay, gets the stasis out. And then we just rotate top. I'm waiting for the creeps. Okay, now. Okay, towers hitting creeps. Now we push. Okay, with 3 inhibitors down, we should be able to close out the game once we get the next Baron. But it's still gonna spawn in like 1 or 2 minutes, I forgot. My team's gonna get Dragon in the meantime. It's not Soul, so I don't care. What I wanna do is try to look for pickoffs on the bottom side because they're gonna assume that everyone's a Dragon. So here, if we find someone that's out of position, we could just literally one-shot like this Kai'Sa. But unfortunately, there's a stupid ghost here, so plan is foiled. So we have to go back. I'll go back to my original spot, put a ward there before blue spawns, and then wait for someone to face check again. Unfortunately, now there's a ward, so I can't do anything. It's fine, I'm already giga fed. I should have just went back and bought my Zonya. And then the only thing we need to do is we just wait for the Baron to spawn. Okay, we'll get the blue buff for the energy regen, also deny from the enemy team.
I love what I do.
Oh yeah, another thing is that Akali is best at the side lane. So when you're in the middle against the enemy laner, you just wanna AFK farm, it's hard. But once you're at the side lane, that's where she shines the most because there's no more tower behind. And you could literally just burst almost every champion with perfect spacing. Okay, there's a big fight here. Warwick goes in, but unfortunately, I have to go in. But yeah. I smoked, but the reason why I died is because of Karma second. And now we get punished right before Baron, unfortunately. And now I have to buy stasis. So the only way to get out of this stupid Karma second skill is to stasis. Yeah, see? Focus resolve, Karma second. That's why even though I was inside of the smoke, I was just getting hit. I was dying for fun. Okay, we finally get aced. So that's why I've been trying to avoid the Karma the entire game. The one time I went in was that crucial team fight. And immediate punish. So So now you know why I need to dodge the karma. Or we wait for her to we just need to, or we just wait for her to use second skill on someone else. Okay, Baron's up, but luckily their lanes are shoved and their jungler is dead, so they won't be able to take Baron. Once we get this objective, game is pretty much over, but the Elder's also gonna spawn in 10 seconds. What I wanna do is just ward, so that just in case they try to look for a trade, we will be able to contest. So even though there's a pink, it's fine. We just need vision. Okay, Elder's up. We wanna catch whoever's out of position, like this jungler. Ulti immediately, third skill, first skill. Flash ult. This is the jungler, so that's why I'm going all in. Literally blew my entire load at him. And now with the jungler down, this should be a pretty free Elder. Unless there's a miraculous Orianna steal or something. Okay, we don't have ulti, so we're not that strong to contest. And I'm getting sucked in. Just kiting. But if you look at the minimap, there's someone trying to end the game. So what we want to do is just cancel their backs. Okay, the Mordekaiser TP'd, Karma TP'd. I'm just trying to look for other stuff to cancel. And Caitlyn, Mastery Cosplay, will end the game. Okay, 16, 2, and 4 Akali. Wow, we got so much kills. Just one-shot montage. Winning with 3 ADCs. This has never happened to me before. 16k gold. Well, I didn't farm a lot because I was an assassin and I'm fed. 33k damage. And look at the value. 1.6k second wind. And 1.3k sudden impact. Even the fleet footwork giving so much value. Anyway, TLDR. To be able to play Akali properly at the start, you just want to AFK farm. Use your first skill, third skill to last hit minions, and then once you have mana boots, your sustain will be so much better. If you see someone overextend, especially if it's a mage, you could just literally one-shot every squishy champion. And then Akali will shine once she goes to the side lane. As long as you're not against giga tanks, you should be fine. And then be wary of your positioning because she's very squishy. Always hide on your smoke when going in, and then use your first skill before using any other skill for maximum efficiency. So that's it for my Akali gameplay tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.